A live look outside on this Weather Impact Alert Day. If you are headed out the door, give yourself some extra time. Thank you so much for joining us here on WKYC Plus for this special live stream as we help you get through the morning commute.
Yeah, over the next hour, we'll be checking on road conditions throughout the area. But first, let's get a check at what you can expect when you head out the door with senior meteorologist Matt Wintz. Hey there, Matt.
Yeah, hi, Dave and Danita. We're getting our routine started again, right, on this Monday morning after coming off a couple weeks off for the holidays, perhaps. And that routine is going to be thrown a little wrench this morning from Mother Nature as we've got that snow outside, and that snow is accumulating on roadways that are not treated. If your roadway is treated, it should be faring okay here this morning. But we've got a weather impact alert day today for that morning snow, and then it's all going to transition to lake effect snow as we go throughout the remainder of the day. I'll show you that here in a second. But in terms of your weather impact alert timing, all day long, especially this morning, plan for slick travel. We have a lot of snow-covered roads across northeast Ohio, and that snow is still coming down. We've got winter weather advisories officially issued by the Pittsburgh office for Tuscarawas County. But I would consider this winter weather advisory material across our northern counties as well, especially with the timing with that morning commute. So in terms of the radar, this is what we're dealing with. We've got that big, well-advertised winter storm, which is well south of us. But on the northern side of that, that's where we are. And you tend to get some banding that occurs on the north side of these winter storms. And that's what we've seen. We saw a band of some moderate snow develop in Erie and Lorain counties. And you can see how it's kind of expanded a bit. And it's coming down pretty good now, not just in our northern counties, but this is getting down into the Akron area. So we'll start you out in Geauga County right now. Mentor, you've got some light snowflakes falling. Gets a little bit heavier as you get into Chardon, and then it really picks up in intensity with big flakes of snow falling from Middlefield to Newberry down into the Auburn Township area, Bainbridge, Chagrin Falls, Russell Township dealing with some snow. That stretches back into the Solon area, Pepper Pike, Shaker Heights dealing with snow. Much of Cuyahoga County, I-480, 7790, all being impacted by the snow here this morning, even down towards the Strongsville and the Brunswick Peninsula area to boot. As you get back into Lorain County, it's been pretty steady from Lorain down towards Elyria, Oberlin, seeing some good snow this morning, back towards Berea, and then it gets all the way into Erie, Huron counties. Norwalk, you've been picking up some snow here this morning. It's lighter in the Canton area. Akron is starting to pick up in intensity as this band continues to sink down to the south, and then areas like Dover and New Philadelphia, you've had a good 2 to 3 inches overnight. You're catching a break right now, but we still have snow-covered roads, especially those side roads down in areas of Tuscarawas and even Holmes County near Millersburg. We've got snow-covered roads. Here's the system as a whole. We have severe weather on the southern periphery of this. Hasn't been too active here overnight into the morning, but still the threat is there this afternoon in the areas of Georgia and Florida. In between, you get the ice. We had a major ice storm across areas of Kentucky, numerous power outages there. That is now sliding out towards the east. Areas like New Jersey, D.C. going to pick up some heavy snow today. That gets into the Virginia area. Even some snow expected in areas as far north as Philadelphia. You can see in terms of our impacts here locally, the bulk of it will be south. So if you're traveling on business or perhaps recreation down towards Columbus, Cincinnati, heads up. They have a lot of snow on the ground, and they're going to continue to see snow today. And areas like I-77 through the mountains of West Virginia, that's going to be a mess today as they're expecting heavy snow there. For us, we're on the northern periphery, as I mentioned, so this band of snow that we have will gradually start to sink to the south, and it should be out of here later this morning. But then we turn our attention to some lake effect snow that will develop on the backside of this. If you're not getting the heavier snow this morning, you have cold air. We've got temperatures in the teens and low 20s, so all of this is sticking. We're holding all the snow we got over the weekend as well. We've got a wind that's out of the northeast. We'll be on the breezy side today, not out of control, but it will be on the breezy side. And we've got wind chill values. Look at this, feeling like 8 Ravenna, 5 in Canton when that wind blows. It's a cold start as you're getting those kids out the door, or perhaps they've got a snow day, bundle them up. Temperatures today will get up into the 20s. The snow will continue on and off as we go throughout the day. We'll show you here on your National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast. System snow over the next couple hours leaves. And then with that northeast wind, lake effect snow will develop and it'll target western areas. Lorain, Erie, Huron County, you'll be the first recipients of that lake snow later on this morning. Eventually that line will pivot through the Cleveland area as winds shift, perhaps getting back down into Medina. And then eventually it'll pivot out towards the east before new bands start to develop, even with a Lake Huron connection later today, mainly heading out towards the east. Coming up in the forecast, we'll have continuous lake effect snow chances here over the next couple days, and another winter storm potential coming our way later this week. We'll detail it all ahead when our streaming live broadcast here continues. Danita?
All right, thank you, Matt. We're going to head outside right now to see what's happening on the roads.
Yeah, we're going to check in with David Greenberg. He is in the car, staying safe in the passenger seat. David, start us off by letting us know where you are at.
Yeah, guys, good morning. We're now in Lakewood. Earlier, when we were just checking in with you, we were heading west towards Lakewood, Rocky River, went through one of the side streets and turned around, now heading back east towards the downtown area. And as you can see right now here on Detroit, it is pretty good right now. Certain areas are better than others on Detroit. At this point, it's been pretty good, but as you look ahead, you can see right at this light here on 117th, it doesn't look as plowed as it was a little bit earlier here in Lakewood. Side streets, though, pretty much completely snow covered. Almost, you can't even see the ground in those areas. So they're definitely, Odot is working hard right now to clear off these main roads. Then they'll work their way towards the side streets. But like I was saying a couple minutes ago, since we've been out a little before 5 o'clock, when we first started broadcasting this morning, it has been coming down steadily like this all morning long, making for those very slick conditions. We have seen a couple cars, just no accidents at this point, but just sliding around those left turn lanes. Really want to make sure you go into those nice and slow as we head over to these railroad tracks here, making sure you're doing those as well. Don't want to spin out or anything like that. So Odot on their Twitter account has been posting, saying that they have crews out working hard right now to clear off some of this snow. They've been salting and preparing for days now, as this is certainly not the first snowfall that we've been seeing. But they're working hard right now, so make sure you give them plenty of space on the roads as we're about to turn right onto Clifton. You can see traffic moving at a pretty good pace right now, but roads definitely they're slick and wet and sloshy. So just make sure you're taking it nice and slow, giving Odot plenty of space, and let them do their job so that everybody can get to where they need to go safe and sound, guys.
Good advice, David. And as we said before, if you're leaving out the door, give yourself some extra time to get to your destination. Thank you so much. Well, we talked to Odot. They have been working around the clock to make sure the roads stay clear.
Yeah, we asked them, what is one thing you wish drivers knew?
When it comes to the interstates, our crews do their best to keep the roads safe and passable. They're never going to be perfect. So there is going to be times where things might get a little slippery because there's a freezing condition that happens like that. We can't be everywhere all the time.
Odot's public information officer tells us that each driver's route is about an hour and a half or 2 hours. They also tell us Northeast Ohio has 200,000 tons of salt on hand and can order more if needed. And as you saw with David there, you saw some roads were worse than others.
Yep, those side streets, always the last ones to get done, it seems like. But right now, let's get a check on the roads as we take a look in Chardon. We know Chardon, never a stranger to snow, but things are just, they're wet there, but you still need to take your time to see snow came down there.
Now over to Lake Metro Park's live camera at Chapin Forest Reservation camera, as you see there.
Lots of snow still coming down,
a little bit more difficult to see there, but it's coming down.
It's coming down.